So I jumpered a bunch of things, and with 220 volts, I'm done jumpering. So the only other thing is here. So for this to be able to work, there's a switch here. Okay, so the door has to be shut basically before this will turn on, ish. So I'm intrigued because I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, but it just doesn't feel right. So it could be this, but to get this off, this usually kind of lifts off. There's no screws. I took off the screws in the back. These two would be the ones that would hold it from like tipping, so I took them off. So I feel if I take this out, maybe if I slide this forward, it's just caught on there, give it a bump, and then I can lift it up and maybe see the switch there, maybe jumper that. Alright, that's my next step, troubleshooting. Thanks. Alright, took it off, top off, which by the way, there was 2 hidden screws, of course, under here. Boom, 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 this one off. Took it off, there's the switch. Nothing major, just switch 3 wires. I'm not sure why 3 anymore, who knows. They should just have to break the circuit. And this one was like a safety wire to say, hey, it's not closed, so it won't go, I don't know. So maybe it still gives a beep or something if you try to turn it on without a plug. So anyway, did that, just played around, and now that wasn't there before. That click kind of tells me that it's working. So now, if I shut this, turn this on, nah, this was clicking earlier. I think I have the power. Let me go check the breaker. Yep, power to breaker was on. Now it's at least clicking. I know you can't tell, but it was doing nothing before. I'm gonna jumper one more time back here. Alright guys, so in a rare whatever, scared the shit out of me. Shoosh, scared the shoosh out of me. Alright, I'm gonna start over. Alright guys, in a rare twist of events, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I jumpered blue to blue, which I did not think I should do. I still don't think I should do. It's gonna be tough to do with one hand. Let me see if I can hold this in my chest. I don't know, this is stupid. Why is everything stupid with me? Alright, I'm gonna jumper blue to blue. Which one's blue again? Here we go. Blue. And it's working. So now that does tell me that switch is out. So I'm going to look at that switch. Got it. Ish. Alright. So here we are tossing clothes. It's working, not even together. Roll backs out. Look at that. Look at that switch. Roll backs out. Tossing clothes. Alright. So, of course, putting it back together, and I went to put a screw right there, but it just fell. Shh, she's right up there listening. She probably hears me. And it fell. And so, it fell down behind here. And there's not a shot in shoosh. I'm getting it. So, every screw but maybe this one's going back in. Unless I somehow, maybe I'll try a magnet. No, that'll stick. No. There's a screw down there. Alright. See ya. Alright guys, one more thing. I can't handle this, so I'm hoping this is the right one. But see how that goes in here now? You shouldn't have any kind of thing like that. So if someone pulls this out, this gets all wonky, tear things up, ground things out, fire. So you put on here what's called strain relief, I hope. This might be too big. So she said they put this in, hopefully, on. This will go through, unscrew this, and then part goes in, part goes out. I think I'll probably tighten this. This gets tightened against here. Then it won't move. Call this strain relief. I'll see how much clearance is on the inside. But I really think I should put this on here while I have all this open. Alright. Alright, so while I was in here, black. This was green and white together. And then red. Alright, so just so we remember that for posterity. So yeah. Alright, so one more thing. I know there's a lot of one more things, but like, I don't know how the switch is attached in there. It's really nothing on the front, unless there's something between these two, between the aluminum, underneath the aluminum, and between here, there's probably a screw in there. So somehow I'm gonna have to take this whole rail off. No, I don't want to. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But how would that even be holding that on to the plastic? It can't. I think it just, no, I think this is just going to pinch. It's held in with this little tiny tab thing. If I just pinch, little tiny tab thing, if I just pinch this down, I hope, but maybe not. I think that's what's going to do it. Or maybe that thing is bent over it. Loving it. I mean, I just can't see. There's nothing coming through. I don't know, can I look up through there? Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing obviously coming through here, except this one screw that I took out already. There can't be anything more hidden. Nothing there. Oh, Jesus, that's dirty. That's dirty. In there. Is there a screw in there? No. So if I somehow pinch these, or maybe open these tabs up, get this off. Alright. Alright. I was right. This just kind of pinched in there somehow. I'll never get back in together. This thing kind of, this little lip pinched underneath here somehow. And that's about it. But the good news is I'm in here and it is dirty as shoes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this whole thing. Oh. So well, if that screws out, that's so weird. Oh yeah, looks like I just do like a half turn. Well, I pop this little piece out, so that's what locks it in place. Pop this out, turn in a quarter turn. Then this square will match up with here, and it'll pop out. I'll do that in front of you, but I only have one hand. So I pop the tab. Oh yeah, I did it. Look. Oh, gosh. There it is. There it is. So I ordered me a new one of these. What do you think the black wire is? Order me a new one of these. Look at that, it's right there. Some numbers. I hate when stuff goes bad. I do have electronics cleaner. I could just probably maybe spray it in there. Yeah. Dumbness. Although I do have electronics cleaner, I can just spray in there. Yeah, that'll work. Excuse me. Maybe I should have did that an hour and a half ago. I'll look up the price. But you know I'm probably also gonna spray electronics cleaner. Alright, see ya. Alright, so instead of spraying it with cleaner, I decided to take it apart and look at it, because it literally just kind of snapped in real easy. Snapped out. So there's this little thingy, clicky clicky, and there's this little clicky clicky, and the bad news. The bad news is that when I turn this over, there is, this goes in here, and then there's somewhere in here there's a white part too, and it fell. And so this is my floor. I know I'm a horrible person in terms of organizing, but the point is, I can't find that white part, and I'm not even exactly sure what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just like a rod almost, and that's what I found. This thing on the floor, and I thought that might be it, but Jesus, that's longer than the whole piece, so that's not it. So I'll just throw it down there again. But somewhere down here there's a white piece, and even if I get it, I don't think I know where it goes or how to set this thing up again. So, you know, I'm going to try a little bit more, but I don't know. This looks clean. It's not like there's corrosion. Maybe that part's worn a little too much. Or something with this jaw here. Clicky, 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 clicky. I don't even know what that does. So something would press there and open or close that switch. I'm guessing that's when I turn this, that white part that was down lower probably go and turn that switch on or off. Gosh. Spring, coil, wire. Everything looks great though. Like, it's not like it's corroded or anything. Shoot. I can't believe I lost that. No, I can believe I lost that white part. Alright, see ya.